Benny.
I'll miss my teachers, especially Mrs. Warner.
Yeah, school's fun, but summer is funner.
More fun, Benny.
That's what I said.
I wonder what Grandfather has planned for us.
He promised to tell us the surprise today. Remember?
I can't believe it's been a whole year since we came to live with him.
Race ya!
Oh, no, you don't.
Let's go.
Where are they, boy?
Hi, Watch.
Hey, boy. Tell us, Grandfather.
You promised, remember?
Did I?
Watch wants to know, too. Oh!
It's summer vacation, and we all want to know.
School's out already? That can't be right.
But school is out, right, Jesse?
He's joking, Benny.
Joking. I mean everything I say. Now, come and sit down and I'll tell you the surprise. Did you know that our family has an island?
An island?
It's just a little one. There's nothing on it except a small farm and a fishing cottage. Old Captain Daniel looks after it for me.
How come you never told us about it before now?
I was saving it for just this moment. I thought we'd go see it this very afternoon. And if you like, you can stay there for the summer, just as I did when I was your age.
Is it far away?
Not too far. Just a short drive to Stonington. Then Captain Daniel will take us over in the boat.
Would we stay there by ourselves?
No, the captain lives on the island in the summer.
What will we do there?
I used to like exploring the island. And you can go swimming and fishing whenever you feel like
Oh,
it.
I love fishing. Can Watch go, too?
Certainly. He would be lonesome without you.
Yay!
Come on, let's get packing.
We need dishes. Spoons, cups, bowls.
We better make a list.
Worms, Jesse. Don't forget worms.
Don't worry, we'll get plenty of worms. I'm going on a picnic, and I'm bringing apples.
I'm going on a picnic, and I'm bringing apples and bananas.
I'm going on a picnic, and I'm bringing apples and bananas and crayons.
Crayons aren't food, Benny.
Uh-huh. I saw a kid eat them in school one time. Wow! Look at all the boats!
And there's Dr. Moore. We haven't seen him in ages.
Yes, I thought he might like to come along too.
Is that a pirate he's talking to?
No, Benny. That's Captain Daniel.
Oh. Dr. Moore!
Well, hello.
Hey!
We missed you!
It's been far too long. How are you all? How was your school year?
Good to see you, Captain. How's the channel today?
It'll be a smooth trip, sir.
Glad to hear it. All aboard, then.
Yeah!
Slow down.
Commander Alden reporting for duty, sir.
Aye, aye, Commander. All right. Hold on, everyone.
There it is, our very own island.
Why are you waving, Benny? There's nobody there.
I'm saying hello to the island. Is that our little house?
That is my house. You are staying up there.
Follow me. I'll show you the way.
Are we going to live in that yellow house then?
Nope, not there either.
But that just leaves.
Up there?
Let's take a look before you decide you don't like it.
Come on, Benny.
Wow. My goodness.
Hi there.
Whee! We can sleep in here, like ponies.
Our own stove? It looks new.
I guess someone's made a few improvements around here. And when you need it, there's fresh water from the pump just by the windmill. It's cold as ice, even on very hot days.
A hayloft.
What do you think, Henry? Should we stay here tonight?
I think that's a great idea, Jesse.
So, does that mean you like it?
We love it, Grandfather. This is such a great surprise.
I believe there's still an old swing behind the yellow house. If you swing high enough, you can see the whole island.
I want to do that.
Well, come on then.
And that's about the shape of it.
That's quite a story. But I think you've done the right thing.
Why so serious?
Oh, well, I was just telling the doctor about the young fella I hired to help me this summer.
Who is he?
He's from just over on the mainland. I've known the family for years.
Apparently, he hurt his arm. As long as I'm here, I should probably go take a look.
I think that's a good idea. Let's meet this young man.
Aw, what about the swing?
I can check on him just fine. You go have fun with Benny.
Come on, Grandfather.
All right. We'll be at the swing if you need me.
Thank you, Doctor. I don't like secrets, but I don't know what else to do.
Something hidden is always a burden. Maybe we can fix that. Hmm? Hello. I'm Dr. Moore.
Hello.
Captain Daniel thought maybe it'd be a good idea if I had a look at your arm.
Oh, it's okay. Dr. Moore can help.
The captain told me you fell?
Yes, I hit my head pretty hard and broke my left arm.
How did it happen?
I was exploring a pueblo in New Mexico and fell from a cliff.
May I? Oh, my. Well, you're lucky it wasn't worse.
I suppose you're right, but I don't feel very lucky.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be healing nicely. And how about your head?
For a few weeks, I couldn't remember much, but I'm feeling better now.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Just to make sure?
Okay. If you promise that it will stay between us.
Of course. If that's what you really want.
Yeah! I can see the whole world out there! Wow!
And I came here to Captain Daniel as soon as I remembered who I was.
I'd like to take another look at that arm in a couple weeks. Come to my office, and we'll talk more then.
I will. Thanks. And thanks for keeping it all under wraps.
I guess we better decide what the children should call you.
They can call me Joe. It is my middle name, after all.
All right, then. We'll call you Joe.
What do you think, Doc?
Well, you can't force someone to see what they don't want to. It won't take. They have to come to it themselves. I think being around those kids will be the best medicine of all.
Yeah.
Henry, you're in charge. But if you need anything, Captain Daniel has a phone in his cottage.
Are you sure you won't be lonesome, Grandfather?
I'm sure I will. But I'll come to visit as often as I can.
You won't hear Watch bark at the milkman for a long time.
True, I shall miss all that wonderful noise in the morning.
Can I drive?
In about 10 years.
Whoa! Man overboard!
Everything check out okay?
Yes, it's fine. Just as the captain said. He seems like a good young man.
Goodbye now.
Bye!
Bye, Grandfather!
Bye, Grandfather.
Bye!
Goodbye, and have fun. I'll see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye, Grandfather!
Bye, Grandfather!
Bye.
Can we have supper now? I'm hungry.
Of course. We can have supper as soon as we make a table to eat it on.
I can't wait that long. It's almost my bedtime.
Not tonight, Benny. Tonight, you get to stay up until it gets dark. How's that?
Really?
Let's get to work. After all that work, I'm pretty hungry. Can't forget you, boy. You like that, don't you?
The sea air is making Watch hungry.
I think I have sea air too. Can I have another piece?
All you want, Benny.
Thanks, Jessie. What are we looking for?
The spring that Grandfather told us about. The brook should lead us right to it.
Look, honeysuckle. Yummy.
Look, a magic barrel.
It's not magic, Benny. The windmill pumps the water up into the barrel so we can use it.
That sounds like magic to me.
Oh my, I think maybe you do have sea air after all.
You guys get Benny to bed. I'll get the water.
Thanks, Henry. Come on, little man. Ugh.
Can I have this stall next to yours, Jesse?
Of course, Benny.
Socks. Socks. Socks.
Sleep tight.
How'd we miss this last night, boy? Hello.
Oh. Good morning.
I'm Henry.
I'm Joe. I work for Captain Daniel. Hiya, boy. How do you like your garden?
Mine? Is it mine?
It is. I got it started for you, but it's up to you to take care of it now.
Good morning.
Hello, Joe. You look just like Joe.
And you look just like Benny.
How did you know?
Captain Daniel told me all your names. I feel as if I knew you already. Well, I better get back to work. Oh, and if you need something, just write it down on a piece of paper and leave it in the box on the dock.
He seems nice.
Watch likes him, don't you, boy?
He reminds me of someone. I just can't think who.
He must have started this garden in the spring. These peas are ready to eat.
Avast, ye landlubbers! Arr!
You'll be the one to walk the plank if you don't help us pick the peas. I think we should make a plan for the summer. Mornings we can work in the garden when it's cool.
Hey, how about you give me a hand?
Sure, Henry. What are we doing?
Making a cupboard to hold the dishes. You take this. I'll hold the nail.
Wait.
Huh?
This way, you won't get your thumb smashed.
Good idea, Jesse.
Ha! I did it!
These look delicious, Jesse.
They're so sweet.
And crunchy.
Everything seems better when we work for it ourselves.
What do you say we check out the beach after lunch?
Yeah! We can look for treasure!
Great idea, Benny.
It's so pretty here.
Look at that!
Clams!
I can't dig fast enough. Good boy, Watch. You can do all my digging if you want. Hey, come on.
Let's keep exploring.
The clams will keep like this just fine. We can pick them up on the way back.
Hey, look! Out there!
Grandfather must have fixed this place for us to swim.
Let's check it out.
Cold! I like warm water.
Hey, you'll get used to it. Once you go in all the way. Oh, Benny.
You go ahead, Jessie. I'll keep an eye on Benny.
Thanks, Violet.
Stupid water.
Whew. Isn't this perfect, Henry?
Paradise.
How's the water today?
Like melted ice.
I see you found some rockweed.
This?
Look. See how different it is when it's in the water? Oh, there it goes. We've lost it.
There! I've got it! Look, Violet!
What are you guys doing? Oh. That's beautiful, Benny.
Violet, may I use some of your paper?
Sure.
Watch this. Benny, float the seaweed in the water again. Seaweed has a natural glue in it that makes it stick to the paper. When it dries, you can use the paper for writing letters.
Look at this funny shell. I think I'll save it.
Should we collect this too, Jessie?
Oh, it's lovely, Benny.
Hey, what if we make our own museum?
That is a perfectly wonderful idea. I'll make a list of things to collect. Problem, how can I write the names of these things when we don't know what they're called?
Tell you what, I'm going to the mainland this afternoon. I could stop by the library and ask the librarian if she knows any books that might help.
Would you, Joe?
I'd be glad to.
Come on, let's see what else we can find for the museum.
Can someone open the door?
Whoa. Oh, let me help.
Perfect timing. Supper is almost ready. Can you stay? Good. Then we can look at the books together after.
Can I do anything?
You're our first guest.
But you'll have to wash your own dishes.
Oh, no, he won't, Benny. You shouldn't say such things. Just sit, Joe. I'll bring you some clams.
How do you eat clams anyway?
Use your fork to pull the clam out. Then, dip it into the butter.
Oh, like this, right?
That was wonderful, Jessie. But I really do want to help with the dishes.
All right. We'll get it done faster if we all do them together. Then we can look at the books.
My flower. B-E-A-C-H-P-E-A. It's a beach pea.
Whoa. I'd like to find one of these.
Did you know that you can tell how old a sand dollar is by counting its rings? What is it, Henry?
Oh, nothing. Just, how do you know so much about this stuff?
I suppose I just picked it up here and there. Oh, I was having so much fun I didn't realize how late it was. Oh, thanks again. This was really nice.
Bye, Joe.
Night, Benny.
I love looking at these books. They make me want to get started on our museum.
What is it, Henry?
It's raining pretty hard.
Hey, listen. The rain is coming in somewhere. Over there.
We can't let the stove get wet.
What's the matter, Jessie?
It's okay, Benny. You go back to sleep.
I can't. Rain is coming in my window and all over me.
What's going on?
Oh, dear.
You have to get up, Benny.
I want to go home. It's nice and dry there.
Now, Benny, don't be like that. You're a big boy now.
Benny, you can sleep in my bed. I'll make sure there are no more leaks. Looks like a perfect day to work on our museum.
A perfect day for some warm clam chowder, too. Oh, but I'll need some onions from the garden, and it's pouring out.
I'll get them. I better do it now before this rain gets any worse. My clothes are gonna get soaked.
I have an idea. Why don't you put on your swimsuit?
Brilliant. What would we do without you? Delivery.
It seems a shame to press these beautiful flowers.
In the winter, the flowers outside will be gone, while these will stay beautiful forever. It's already noon. I think the chowder's ready.
This smells amazing.
I don't mind the rain at all. I think your birds are the best thing in the museum, Henry.
The rain has stopped. Let's explore to the very end of the island today.
Mountain of clamshells.
They're all broke.
Broken, Benny.
Well, broken then. Old broken clamshells. No pretty ones for a museum.
It's as if somebody sat here for years and years getting out clams.
Mysterious.
Come on, let's keep going. We're almost to the end of the island.
I don't think we can go any further.
Look! A little cave!
Benny.
In here! Come on!
It's like a little room.
Listen. Echo! 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 Echo!
Watch thinks he found a clam.
Let's see. What do you have there, boy? Huh. I think it's an old axe head.
It's still sharp.
Henry, look!
The tide is coming in. Let's get out of here.
No one knows where we are. I'm scared.
Don't talk, Benny. Just keep going. A big wave is coming. When it comes, we all have to dive under. Hold on tight and don't let go.
Help! Henry!
Hang on, Benny!
Benny! Henry!
We're lucky. We got out.
We did get out. Thank good watch for that.
Everything all right?
No, we're scared and almost dead.
What do you mean?
We crawled into a cave and the tide came up and almost caught us. If Watch hadn't barked, I'm not so sure we would have made it.
Come on. Captain Daniel made a pot of stew for lunch. That'll warm you up.
That sounds pretty good, Joe.
We found something in the cave, but we're not sure what it is.
This is an axe head.
I thought it was, but you seem to be sure.
Where'd you find it?
Just past that old pile of clamshells at the tip of the island, there's a cave there. Benny found it.
Can you show me?
Oh no, I'm sorry I found it, and I'm never going back.
Don't worry, Benny. We'll be all right if Joe is with us.
Let's take a rest for a bit and give the tide a chance to turn. Then, we'll go have a look together.
About here's where we found the axe head, but the tide has washed away the hole.
We need to dig carefully so we don't break anything we might find.
Is this anything?
Let's see.
Here's another piece.
It's a cooking bowl.
How can you tell?
By the way the pieces fit. It tells us a lot.
I think my chicken bone tells the most.
That's too big to be a chicken bone.
Horse bone, then.
I think that's a human bone, Benny.
Ah!
The sand is dry here, which means the tide doesn't normally reach this high. These bones must have been uncovered in a big storm. Whatever happened here, it happened a long time ago.
Why do you want pictures?
We need a record of everything just as we found it. Every detail will teach us something about the history of this island. We need to let the right people know before we dig anymore.
Aw, but we just found him, Joe. He's for our museum.
I know, Benny, but if word gets out about it, people from the mainland will come here looking for souvenirs, and they would destroy the site. I think we better keep everything a secret until we can tell your grandfather. Okay?
Okay, Joe.
Listen.
It's coming from down by the dock.
Why, thank you. You're too kind.
Could I see it just a minute?
Sure. Go ahead and try it.
Oh, I can't play it.
You sure you don't want to try? I can show you how. I have a feeling you might be good at it.
You play some more, Joe.
I think the fish are sleeping in this morning. I haven't caught a thing.
Grandfather says that just when you think you won't catch a fish, that's when you will catch one for sure. Oh, it worked!
Hang on, Benny.
I will! I did it! I caught a fish!
You sure did, Benny.
It's Joe!
Oh, I hope he got the groceries. Hi, Joe.
Joe! Hey, Joe! Look at my fish!
Wow, Benny, that's a whopper. I think this is everything on your list.
Thanks, Joe.
And one more thing.
Wow.
Oh, my. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
I have time now if you'd like a lesson.
I think I would, Joe.
I'll go with you.
No, you had better keep fishing. We don't have enough for dinner yet, and you're our best fisherman.
That's true.
Here, you earned it.
Thanks, Henry. Get up! Grandfather's coming today.
Huh? Come here.
We should make him something special for lunch today.
I bet he would like to eat the same things we usually do.
Maybe he and I could go fishing, but we might not catch anything.
Grandfather may not have time for fishing. Let's have dinner from our own garden.
Oh, that's a better idea. At least we'll know for sure we'll have something to eat.
That must be him.
Grandfather! Grandfather! Here I am!
I see you!
I caught 2 fish just the way you taught me, and they were bluefish, and Jesse baked them, and we ate them.
Amazing!
Grandfather!
Hey, oh, hey. You've made this barn look pretty good. I remember this old thing. Say, what's up there? Can I take a look?
Of course, but it is awfully hot up there.
I don't mind. Ah. We used to call these mermaid's tears. Did anyone tell you to make a museum like this?
No, it was our idea. Don't you like it?
I like it very much. I did the very same thing when I was your age.
I found a big bone, but Joe said we can't put it in our museum. It's a secret.
Really? Who's Joe?
The man who works for Captain Daniel.
Well, I see.
Let's go back downstairs. We can sit down.
I think that's a good idea.
Joe says it's a very old skeleton. If people find out, they'll come over and ruin it.
A skeleton?
We found it in a cave, near a big pile of shells at the end of the island.
I remember that pile of shells from when I was a boy.
Look, Grandfather. Joe says they are from olden days.
That Joe seems to know a lot.
I have something to show you, too.
Now, what is this? I'm afraid I'm a bit out of practice. It's so much fun to see all this.
I'd like to show you the best thing.
What's that?
I'd like to show you Joe.
I think you went over to the mainland this morning.
That's funny, because he certainly knew Grandfather was coming today.
That makes me cross. I want you to see Joe. He's my best friend in all the world.
Then I'm cross too.
Please pass the carrots.
You've done a wonderful job with the garden. Everything is so delicious. I shall come to this restaurant again.
Please do. But you're not going home already, I hope.
I wish I didn't have to. It's so much more fun being here with you.
Oh.
But before I go, I have something for each of you. Where's that bag I had when I came in?
Here it is.
Ah, thanks, Benny. Just a few things I thought might come in handy. These should be useful when you're exploring.
Whoa, wow. Hey, thanks.
I was hoping you would make some beautiful paintings of the island for me.
Oh, I will.
And these for the chef in the family. Aha. Here you are, Benny.
Wow. Captain Daniel driving the boat. Vroom, vroom.
I wish you didn't need to leave.
I sure wish Joe could have met Grandfather.
Me too, Benny.
I'm sure they'll meet sometime.
What are you making, Jess?
An apple pie. But I had to use this bottle as a rolling pin. I hope it turns out.
I'll get it.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you.
Please, come in, won't you?
I went to the cottage by the dock, but nobody was at home. Then I saw the smoke from the chimney up here.
Oh, forgive me. I should introduce myself.
My name is Lonan Browning.
I'm Henry. Nice to meet you, sir.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's been missing, and I am worried about him. I heard that he might be staying on the Alden Island. This is the Alden Island, isn't it?
It is, but I'm afraid you've come over for nothing, Mr. Browning. There's nobody on the island but us, Captain Daniel, and Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought I finally found him. I guess I'll just have to keep looking.
Wait, as long as you're here, why don't you stay and help us eat our first apple pie?
It does smell awfully good.
Well, come on then.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Hey, guess first, Mr. Watch.
Thank you. It is delicious.
Did you know Joe is my best friend in all the world? Oh, but Jessie, and maybe Watch and Captain Daniel, and of course Violet and Henry, and my grandfather.
You have a lot of best friends.
Joe plays the violin.
Is that so?
He also knows about seaweed and shells, and arrowheads.
Your Joe knows a lot. Do you know where he is?
He's probably out on the boat helping Captain Daniel. Why?
Well, my friend knows a lot about arrowheads, too. I have a feeling maybe your friend and my friend are the same after all.
Oh.
Can you give Joe this card when you see him next? It has my number, so he can call me if he wants to. Thank you all again. You were so kind to share such a wonderful pie.
Goodbye.
Morning, Benny.
Morning, Joe. Do hermit crabs and starfish and jellies go to heaven?
I wouldn't know, Ben.
Answer really, Joe.
I suppose there ought to be enough room for all creatures in heaven. As long as people don't have the final say.
Grandfather let me invite a friend over to the island today.
That was nice of him.
Yep. Captain Daniel's getting them now. Can you help us build a fire so we can roast marshmallows?
I'd be glad to. Let's go gather some wood.
Oh, here they come! Meet you at the beach! Mike! Hey, Big Ben! Watch and Spotty are friends. Spotty's a lot bigger than Watch and stronger too. Watch may be small, but he is fast. Let's race the dogs and find out. Good idea. Ready, set, go! Find Joe, Watch! Find Joe!
Well, hello there, Watch. And friend?
Those boys are quite a pair.
Spotty got there first. He did not. He didn't even know the way.
Benny, don't start the picnic fighting.
You started this fight, Benny. I did not start it. Yes, you did, too.
You two stop fighting, or we'll end the picnic right now and send Mike home.
That's not fair. Ow!
You see what happens when you get mad? You've kicked a broken shell and cut your big toe. Benny, get me the first aid kit, please.
Okay, Henry.
Let me fix it. That ought to hold you, but you should take it easy on that foot for a while.
Looks all right to me. Come on, Mike. Let's explore.
Somebody's fallen in. Keep your eyes on him.
Come back, Joe.
Joe's got him.
I think it's Pat.
Who's Pat?
He's my brother. He's 11 years old. He knew I was coming here today.
Do you know who the other boy is?
Maybe Johnny. He knew about a rowboat he could get.
But he doesn't know how to use it.
It's not his. They just took it.
You mean they stole it?
Pat!
He'll be all right. Just a little wet and scared. Let's get him over by the fire to warm up.
You were lucky Joe was such a good swimmer.
We won't ever take a boat again.
No, I don't believe you will either.
Here, Pat. This will warm you up.
I'll say it's on fire.
Hang on, everyone.
What are you crying about, Benny? I wouldn't cry at nothing. Who's crying? Not me. Spotty can run faster than Watch.
Don't listen to him. He's nothing but trouble anyway.
I wish he would come over every day.
No! I think we can get along without any company at all for a while.
You don't call Joe company, do you?
Oh, no. He's just one of the family.
Did I do something wrong?
No, the wind just shifted on us. We can't control the wind, but we can adjust the sails. When I say so, you pull the tiller.
Okay.
Now! Hang on!
Wow! This is so much fun!
Joe, I was thinking. Do you think I could be an explorer when I get older? What I mean is, can a person go to faraway places and discover old bones and things for a job?
I've heard of it. Hey, I know an old explorer's trick. First, you find the Big Dipper. Then, find the 2 stars that form the outer edge of the Dipper's cup. There and there. If you imagine a line straight through those 2 stars, it would point to the brightest star in the Little Dipper, right at the end of its handle. That's Polaris, the North Star. It always points to true north. Know the secret of finding the North Star, and you will know how to find your way home even in the darkest of nights.
You two have been busy this morning.
Watch did most of the work.
Good boy, Watch. Did you forget what day it is today?
No. Yes. Maybe. What day is it, Henry?
Who forgets their own birthday?
I did forget.
Now that you remember, what do you want for a present?
Cream.
Do you mean ice cream?
No, I mean cream in a bottle. Like milk. A big bottle, not a little one.
That's a strange kind of a present.
You want to drink it?
No, I want to put it on some blackberries, like Peter Rabbit.
Well, okay then. 1 big bottle of cream it is.
Happy birthday, Benny.
Hi, Joe. It's my birthday.
Yes, I know. Violet told me. How about a birthday concert?
Will you play too, Violet?
Yes, if you'd like me to.
What a great present! Can we hear it now?
Ready?
Violet.
Wonderful.
I could listen all day.
John!
Mr. Browning?
I'm so glad I finally found you.
His name is Joe, not John. I should know. He's my best friend.
Yes, I think you told me when I was here before. But he was my friend before he was yours.
He could have 2 best friends.
Well, that's fair. Do you mind if I talk with our best friend for a moment?
I guess that's okay.
Are you all right, John? You just disappeared after the accident.
Accident? What accident?
Well, I was working for Mr. Browning's museum in New Mexico. One day, I was exploring in the mountains when the rocks gave way. Whoa! I fell and banged my head pretty good. It was quite a goose egg.
Oh my.
I couldn't remember much for a few weeks. This island was one of the first things to come back to me. I thought it might be a quiet place to get better and think things through. I'm sorry that I let you down.
Oh, nonsense. You didn't let anyone down. And as soon as you're ready, I want you to come back to work.
I'm glad to hear you say it, but I need to talk to my uncle first. If he'll see me, that is.
See you? He's worn himself out worrying about you.
I feel awful about not telling him sooner. He'll be even more angry when he finds out I've been here the whole time without letting him know.
How did you know about this island?
Yeah, and who's your uncle? He sounds scary.
You don't know who John is, do you?
I think I should be the one to tell them. Joe is my middle name. My full name is John Joseph Alden. I'm your cousin.
What?
Our cousin?
What?
Is it
Our
true?
cousin?
But
Yeah.
how?
My father and your grandfather were brothers.
That's it! That's who you remind me of. Grandfather in those old pictures in the photo album. You look a lot like him.
We are alike, in more ways than one. We're both stubborn, and we did not always get along. When I wanted to go work for Mr. Browning, he wanted me to stay. But I got mad and went anyway.
I got mad and ran away once, too.
You ran away to the boxcar in Grandfather's backyard, and that was only until you got hungry.
Still counts. I was so mad, but now I don't even remember why.
Well, running away didn't solve my problem, and it took a hard knock on the head to learn that lesson. And now, I think I'd like to come back home to live. That is, if my cousins don't mind.
Mind? It's the best thing we could think of.
Somebody better call Grandfather right away.
He's coming over today for Benny's birthday. We can tell him together.
Now, hold on a second. I think we have to be careful. He thinks he lost you. News like this could come as a shock for a man his age.
Well, what can we do? He'll know me as soon as he sees me.
I think I have a way to tell him so it's not so sudden. But you'll have to stay out of sight at first.
Okay, let's try it.
We need to hurry. Grandfather will be here soon.
Grandfather! Grandfather!
Whoop!
Grandfather!
Be careful. Happy birthday, my boy.
Are your veins all right, Grandfather?
Huh? Veins?
Yes. You know, some people have funny veins, so when they hear something awfully good, suddenly they just drop down dead.
I am sure that good news wouldn't kill me.
Good, because I got a surprise.
Oh, here, Benny. Carry this. It's your birthday lunch.
What? Got it. Uh-oh.
I suppose Benny is right about getting a shock. Isn't he, Grandfather?
Maybe for some people, but if I had good news, I wouldn't want to miss the fun.
That's good. Now, think of the nicest surprise you can. What would that be?
I suppose it wouldn't be a thing. It would be a person.
You can't drop dead because you promised.
What exactly is this good news?
Come along, Grandfather. Joe is so worried.
Joe? Why are you waving? Huh? John? Is it really you?
It's really me, Uncle James.
When Mr. Browning came to me and told me what happened, I was so worried. Oof. I'd almost given up hope.
I'm so sorry.
Doesn't make sense. Why come all this way and not see me?
I wanted to, and I almost did, but I was afraid.
Why on earth would you be afraid to come home?
The way we fought, I wasn't sure you'd have me. And honestly, I wasn't sure I really wanted to come back. But then I got to know my cousins. Being around them helped me to see things more clearly.
They have that effect on people.
I'd like to make it right, if it's not too late.
You can't just cut off a whole year like a tangled fishing line and throw it away.
Can we eat yet?
What a good idea, Benny.
Come on, Grandfather.
Let's celebrate Penny's birthday.
Yes, of course.
A toy watch is on my cake?
Here you go, Benny.
No, thank you. I just want blackberries and cream, just like Peter Rabbit.
Only Peter Rabbit didn't get any. Don't you remember? He was naughty.
At last, Peter Rabbit has his blackberries and cream.
I got 2 surprises for my birthday. A bottle of cream and a new cousin.
Come to the house and we'll try to sort everything out.
Thank you, Uncle James. I would like that more than anything.
I've never seen a summer go so fast.
I feel like we just got here.
I'll miss this place. I don't want summer to be over.
Oh my! Does he do that often?
No, not often. He is getting over it. Someday he'll grow up.
Stop crying. Listen, Benny, don't you remember? Joe will be coming back too. Don't scare him away again.
Oh, yeah! I can't wait to show you our boxcar.
I'd like that, but nothing's for sure yet. I still need to work things out with your grandfather.
This island was sure full of surprises.
That's what we should call it. Surprise Island.
That's a perfect name for this place, Jesse.
But I never did find any treasure on this island.
No? I did.
Well, I guess that's it.
I am not going to cry.
Good for you, Benny. Just keep thinking how lonesome Grandfather's been.
Yes, and I want to go home now. I want to sleep in my real bed.
A real bed sounds good to me, too.
Goodbye, Barn. See you next summer.
Where's Joe?
He said he'd be back to say goodbye.
Did he run away again?
Grandfather would surely want him to stay.
Joe! Joe! Joe!
Oh, I shouldn't worry too much. Besides, we have to go now or we'll be late meeting your grandfather.
Thanks for everything, Captain.
Now, I expect you all to come back to the island again very soon.
We will.
Good.
We got 8 lobsters, and the captain made us lobster rolls, and I got to bait the trap.
We have a stop to make, and you can tell me all about it.
Should we ask about Joe?
I think he'd tell us if there was something to tell.
Ah, here we are.
Hey.
My goodness, is that named for you, Grandfather?
It's named for our family. It's been here a long time.
Hello, Mr. Alden. It's nice to see you again.
Is the new director about?
He's on his way, sir.
Joe!
You're the director of the museum?
Yeah, it was Uncle James' idea.
Does this mean you won't go exploring anymore?
No, in fact, I'll be leading the exploration on Surprise Island. And from time to time, I'll go on other expeditions. But the rest of the time, I'll be here.
We work things out because that's what families do.
You don't look like Joe anymore. You look like John.
Well, thank you, Benny. I think. Follow me. You're gonna love this exhibit.
Did you collect all these yourself, Grandfather?
Wow, how neat.
Wow!
Your birds are just like ours.
So they are.
Jesse.
Did you call me, Benny?
Yes. I said Joe's gonna live with us. He's my best friend in all the world.
Yes, I know he is.
I mean, how about you, Jesse, and Violet, and Grandfather?
And Watch?
Yes, Watch and Henry, and Captain Daniel.
In you